I'm Big Will Evanson, and it's time to talk sports. Colorado Mesa men's basketball had their home opener tonight, the first home game of the Mike Dunlap era. The full highlights will soon be available at WesternSlopeNow.com. You will not want to miss those. But let's take you out to Gunnison, Colorado at the Jorgensen Event Center, where it was a historic day for Caprock Academy hockey. For the first time ever, a varsity hockey game was played by a team from the Grand Valley. Of course, the Eagles are made up of players from all 5 Grand Valley high schools, and the defending JV state champs Caprock kicked off their first ever varsity season against an elite Colorado Academy team, and it is certainly going to be a season of growing and building and laying a foundation for the future of hockey in the Valley, as the Eagles dropped a hard-fought game to a team that won 12 varsity games last year, 4-0 to Colorado Academy. The boys from the Valley are right back at it Saturday morning against Shine Mountain. We are excited to follow the Eagles all season long. But let's get you out to Golden, where Colorado Mesa women's soccer was in the opening round of the NCAA tournament against Midwestern State. 2-on-1 here for the Mustangs, and what a leaping save made by Keely Wazork to keep it scoreless. Early second half now. Midwestern again on the attack, and they try a screamer from distance. And man, oh man, it goes in, an absolute stunner as Midwestern State has the first goal of the game, lead it 1-0. But after that, the Mavs looked angry. They took full control of this game, and they get a goal. Sarah Dunn has the equalizer, her 5th goal of this season, and the Mavs attack just did not let up. And just look at the pace of Savaline Randall, and she smoothly puts it home, fooling the keeper. And what a sequence. In just over 100 seconds, the Mavs went from down a goal to up a goal as Randall has her 10th of the season, and the Mavs defense was locked down from there as Colorado Mesa keeps their season alive with a huge, massive 2-1 win over Midwestern State to open up the NCAA tournament. So next up for Colorado Mesa's right back in Golden, 3 p.m. Sunday to take on the #1 team in the nation, the Colorado School of Mines. These two met in the exact same scenario a year ago, and Mesa stunned Mines to move on. More postseason action for CMU as Mavs volleyball is stunned by Colorado Christian in the semifinal of the RMAC tournament. So now the 17th ranked Mavs will await their NCAA tournament future. But let's get you to the pool, where it was day 3 of the CMU Swimming Invitational. Folks, these Maverick swimmers are absolute warriors. Some of the best in the nation in D2. The women's 400 individual medley kicks things off, and CMU's Sophia Baines was the lone Maverick in the race. She swam her heart out, clocking in at a 4.2281 for a strong second-place finish. But it was Wyoming's Kay Cunningham who edged her out, taking the top spot with a time of 4.21.51. On to event 18, the men's 400-meter individual medley. 6 Mavericks were in the pool, but it was Wyoming's Drew Wavegun who stole the show, touching the wall first. CMU's Ben Vester, just a freshman, wasn't far behind, grabbing second place with a time of 3.56.22. A big moment for the young Maverick as the Mavs had broke a few program records earlier in the week. Certainly a lot of grit, a lot of heart, and plenty of speed on display at the TYR CMU Invitational. Big night of action for Colorado Mesa. But that's all my time for sports. I'm Big Will Evanson. It's the home opener for Colorado Mesa men's basketball, and of course, it's a new era now under the leadership of former NBA head coach, RMAC Hall of Famer Mike Dunlap. 11 new players on this roster. None will be more popular than the big number 5, Yak Yak. Yep, that's his real legal name, and Yak Yak. And here, number 11, Harley Kent, both one of 8 Australians on this roster, all thanks to Dunlap's time coaching in Australia. As the Mike Dunlap era is underway, and the Mavs getting after it early and often. Harley Kent drains the 3, and Dunlap told us this team would be unselfish. They were showing it off today, showing off the ball movement. How about a man who was a Mav last year? One of just 3 on this roster, Ty Allred got the starting nod and was making plays all over the place. Here now for 3, got it as the Mavs jumped out to a 7-0 lead. And I just love how animated Dunlap is on the sideline. He is fun to watch when he coaches. And there's the moment we've been waiting for. Yak Yak checks into the game and immediately showed the happy crowd in Grand Junction what he could do. A native of Adelaide, Australia, Yak Yak was making plays inside, outside, jumpers, rebounds, Now off the ricochet, this man is just too big inside, and CMU's other Australian big man, Will Mortimer, was also everywhere on the floor with a two-hand slam, and just as well as the offense played, so did the defense. As the Mavs opened up a 17-point lead, they held Bowie State to just 25% from the field in the first half. And here it is, folks, our very first yak, yam, the two-hand slam, as Colorado Mesa puts together an utterly and thoroughly dominant first half to open up the Mike Dunlap era at home. 39-22 is the score at the break. Man, more of the same in half two as the Mavs dominate Bowie State in their home opener with a 23-point win as Mesa wins a third straight and gets over 500 for the first time this season. They're right back at it Saturday night at home against Empora State.